is a bit of a treat. This is one game in a Pokemon tournament that I organized for a couple of friends of mine in Gen 9 Overused. Gen 9 being the current generation, Overused being essentially the strongest Pokemon that aren't so strong that they're very restrictive on what kind of Pokemon can be played. So just kind of like generically good Pokemon. I see a lot of things like legendaries. They're kind of on the weaker side. Typically not the ones you see on the box. And pseudo-legendaries, like as you can see, both teams are... Oh no, this team is an Iron Valiant, but Dragapult, a pseudo-legendary. Anyway, just kind of throwing a lot of jargon at you and not really getting into the nitty-gritty of what the tournament entails. Basically, competitive Pokemon is a pretty intense game. There's a lot of choices you have to make. It's very guess-heavy. There's a lot of 50-50s, things like that. So I had the idea that I could simplify this by requiring every team to play Rotom Wash and Iron Treads. This fella here and this fella here. Every team has to play one of Dragapult or Iron Valiant. This Pokemon here and this Pokemon here. That's Dragapult and Iron Valiant respectively. And two of, I think, a set of about 8. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but Tinglu is one of them, Volcarona is one of them, Clodsire is one of them, and Ceruledge is one of them. And one of their choice. Just any mon legal in Gen 9 OU. That way there's still some choices to make, but there's not such an overwhelming variety of choices that everybody ends up with teams that just kind of don't work. By restricting the number of mons you can play to a number of like good playable mons that play together well, everyone should end up with a reasonably strong and playable team. At least that was the idea. Anyway, with all that out of the way, and I may go over the primer a little bit more later in this video, or maybe append it to the beginning, depending on how much work I feel like doing, we will get right into the match. As you can see, both of them nicknamed their Pokemon, this one being the state animal of Oklahoma, and this one being Ruben. This player's name is Ruben. This is my friend Ruben, this is my friend Aiden. He's the hiker here, this is the... Who is that, Roxy, I think? Anyway. Wow, really slow is quite slow. Let's go with simply slow. Yep, Earthquake and Toxic. So, they're both kind of slow defensive mons. Often Tinglu sets up rocks, so he probably thought that was safe, and it wasn't. Now, Ruben sets up rocks. He essentially trades Toxic on his Tinglu for 80% of Clodsire's HP. Probably a good trade. And Aiden, being inexperienced in this format, doesn't know that Shadow Ball does, like, nothing to Tinglu. Yeah, it goes dark as this ghost. He might not have known that. Yeah, just setting up some hazards. He puts in his Rapid Spinner. And Ruben doesn't have a spin blocker, so this spin will work. Okay, I forgot about that. Not the spin I expected. He doesn't want to get the hazards off him. He wants it. Okay, there's the Rapid Spin. And now... Oh, he misses the pump. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. Pult comes in. Gets pumped for like 0. And then this should scare the Rotom out. And yeah, this is too slow. Oh man, he just took that Draco on the chin. Alright, switches out. So yeah, I guess the downside of using a Specs Meteor like that is that you end up with kind of a weak mon afterwards that gets scared out. I don't like Moss. Not a fan of Volcarona. Yeah, that doesn't work, huh? Okay, means the Earthquake. Nice, nice, nice. Puts in Dragapult again. Oh, he pumped again. No guess on the Volt Switch. No Will-O-Wisp or anything. He sacks the Tinglu. Or is this a sack? Yeah, it's a sack. Yeah, I mean, I guess Tinglu is pretty beefy, but not that beefy. Oh, he runs. Yeah, he didn't just take his kill. Alright, yeah, he probably didn't. Again, there's the format and experience. He doesn't know that Tinglu almost always has Whirlwind. Yeah, you can't set up on it. Okay, puts in the Treads. Puts Rotom into the Treads. And yeah, this mon is not so vulnerable to Rotom that it can't do anything. That's partially why I chose these two mons as ones to be on every team. They're good balanced mons. And oof, God, Gleefrush hurts. Okay, Treads comes in. Scares out the Baxcalibur. I guess no Earthquake. Or maybe just didn't want to take the Iron Head if he has it. Alright, spins the rocks off again. Gets pumped this time. Finally gets pumped for his troubles. I don't think he knew how much damage Hydro Pump would do. Okay, Pult comes in, scares this out. Did he hit Shadow Ball? No, he hit Draco. He named his Garganackle Morton's Fist. I don't know. Hayden's a clever guy. Don't tell him I said that, though. Alright, and this Rotom is just going to get salted to death. Garganackle, annoying Pokemon, man. Alright, yeah, I forgot that Ruben was playing this cheesy Excalibur set. Okay, subs up again. He forgot that Rock did super effective damage to Ice, maybe. And yeah, see, again, here's the experience. He runs there. You don't have to run there. Excalibur can't do, like... You know it's 4 moves, so you know exactly how much damage it can do. Yeah, he just didn't know that Ice Shard is a priority move. Okay, he gets rid of it that way. Gets rid of the sub, I should say. Gets Glaive Rushed and promptly dies. Knackle comes back in. They substitute one more time because he has an odd number of HP EVs. Or an odd number of HP, I should say. And a little bit more trading here. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. What a terrible choke, man. Could have recovered that off. And I don't mean to pile on. Obviously, he's new to this game, and he's new to this format, so can't expect perfection. I don't think Ruben realized how close that close combat was to not killing. So yeah, basically, if you want me to fully narrate what I meant by choke back here, kills substitute, makes another substitute, right? It kills half the substitute of the first Salt Cure, takes a shard there, kills half the second one, and then you need to recover here. He just killed it straight away. And then if he had Garganackle covers Volcarona. Garganackle can cover Iron Valiant. It's not the most secure, but if you spam recovery, it might work. Especially if you're Terran Fairy. I think this is you can't see it from there, but I think that's the Iron Press variant of Garganackle as well. So it should have more special defense to help with just like spam Moonblast and things like that. Not a guaranteed win if he does that, but it would have been a scary game for Ruben, and certainly one that he could have lost. And this format was best of 3, so they played a second game, and we'll watch this one from 50 Centaur's perspective just to mix it up. Here's Rotom, here's Iron Treads, knock off, and did he pump? Yeah, he pumped. Okay, and that should tell you that Iron Treads has Assault Vest. They volt out into Excalibur. Excalibur eats a Will-O-Wisp. Here comes Knackle, and we do this whole song and dance again. Yep, they boost up. Boost up again. And yeah, he just can't beat this Mon. Yeah, Clodsire's not gonna live two Glaive Rushes. Yeah, he's just getting full subs here. We love our subs. Yep, that shard does 60. And yeah, oh, he subbed again. I forgot about that. Okay, he does grab the recover this time, but it's not gonna matter. Yeah, shard does enough. If he had Protect, maybe he could gut this out. Oh, he does have Protect. Okay, now it's a roll. Yeah, this was remarkably close. Yeah, he gets the roll, though. Yeah, that sucks. Oof. And then, yeah, the whole team, it's +6 Excalibur behind a substitute. He wasn't confident that Ice Shard killed. I'm pretty sure that Ice Shard killed. Yeah, Shard's definitely going to kill here. Yeah, and then now it's just, it's over. Oh, no, never mind. He had this option to begin with. He close combat, he didn't even Shadow Sneak. Yeah, and then, he tries to get something going, but he just gets pumped for his trouble. And, Clodsire's not going to kill these 5 Mons. Tinglu can come in and scare it away whenever. Or, yeah, this Mon can do it too. Gets a kill on Not So Great Tusk, though. Yeah, and then here comes this guy to close combat Ruben again. Yeah, I mean, Pokemon's a hard game, man. It takes a lot of experience to know what to do against the variety of strategies you can employ. Knowing what to do against kind of like bulky, strong Dragon Dancer, often if you make one wrong move, it's the whole game. They're just those kinds of Pokemon. And something I guess on a broader level that I wanted to do by running this tournament was introduce people to a game that I think can be a lot of fun, but is inherently kind of daunting and hard to get into. And so in that respect, I'm a little disappointed that my friend Aiden's first game was just him getting rolled and smoked by a Baxcalibur, because what do you learn from that? Baxcalibur is fucked up and none of my mons do anything. Not the greatest lesson for your first time. But anyway, that was the first 2 matches played. I witnessed them live. There was a lot of talk about how Game 1 was a choke, and I hope that didn't turn Aiden off. So anyway, I'll have some coverage for the remaining games later. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.